What's going on, guys? Lethal Care Bear back here again with Destiny 2, carrying on with the playthrough. Yeah, let's do it. We need to get stasis, bruv. We need to get stasis. We need to get it done before Lightfall comes out so that I can actually have everything. Gonna start using Arc in this one as well. I've used Void and Solar quite a lot for the Hunter now, so I feel like I know those abilities a fair bit. Arc, haven't used any yet, so might as well do it while I'm getting my stasis together.
The power Eramis used to trap you, was that?
Darkness. Yes. We call it stasis. Power in opposition to your light, given by the pyramid. It led Eramis astray. Europa was to be a haven for Elixni, but stasis corrupted her. With it, she turns obsession into opportunity, working in haste to empower Elixni with the dark gift. If Eramis is not stopped, she will build an army capable of snuffing out the light once and for all.
Oh. She doesn't fucking succeed, bro, so it's all good.
This is what remains of Eventide. Clovis Bray's European colony, built to house those who came to build Exo, and to become them. So you came to Europa to what? Hide from the Vanguard?
Varix knows of the elephant in the room. Cade 6's death was not my intention. No day passes without regret. I will answer for these crimes, but not before my people are safe from Eramis.
Alright, let's try some of these new abilities. There we are. So I've used the Warlocks quite a bit, so I know all about Amplified and all that stuff. So there's not really anything new there. Yeah, all this sort of speed boost for it and stuff, that's cool. But I haven't used it on Hunter, so all that sort of stuff is fairly new. I do like Sweet Sorrow, it's a nice auto rifle that was from a couple of seasons ago. It's the crafted one. I've got some enhanced perks on it, all for one and stats for all, or something like that. It's pretty OP to be fair, especially for arc sort of thing. And then when you're amplified, you get to run faster when you run for a few seconds. It's all pretty self-explanatory. There's no point in really going through it too much. Yeah, so back in like Destiny Vanilla, if you want to call it that, before any expansions, they had these sort of side quests that were, you know, obviously post-game. I can't remember what the one was called, but it was on Titan.
Is that where you live?
A pinnacle of hope for the remaining Elixni, but a standing reminder of Eramis's betrayal of Varix.
Yeah, and there was one on the on Titan, which is one of Jupiter's moons, I think. On that thing, anyway, about that. Yeah, if you've watched my Callisto Protocol videos, you know I'm not very good with fucking moons and planets, so Walk up there now. Yeah, so there was like a mission where you have to go get like an energy core or something from inside one of the plants. And there was a group of fallen who were also after a mission or two. It kind of comes to a close where the captain of the fallen crew is fighting against a hive knight at the end. We come back to those later once we have stasis. And you can sort of, it was the, you know, very first beginning of this particular sort of storyline. And basically in it you get to either kill the captain or kill the hive knight, and the captain will thank you and leave, and then you get to have the whatever it was that you made for, or whatever it was. But that fallen that we saved there was actually Mithrax, or Miss Mithrax, which he is the Cal of the House Light, the nice fallen that we have in the city. So he was actually nice enough. He comes back in one of the seasons. A lot of like some lighting and stuff to do. And there's a lot going on. A lot more to explain right now, but yeah. At the same time as him being around, there was another elite fallen named Eramis. And this was before the Prison of Elders, Prison of Break, whatever. That barracks sort of instigated. It wasn't really his fault, but I didn't mean to slide. I meant to jump. Anyway, yeah, I haven't fucking written anything of this down. I'm literally just off the top of my head. This shit is. Oh god, I haven't do it all again. Alright, fine, whatever. More basically, there was a bit of a power struggle about
That dome. Is that where you live?
from Verix, Mithrax and Eramis, well, the direction of the fallen and all this sort of nonsense. There was a lot of infighting between the fallen in between that particular point of destiny and where we are currently. And because at one point the Traveller was on the Elixir world, I can't remember what it was called, but it was giving them the same sort of powers that we've got. So it took that all away when the Darkness was too close, basically abandoning them. And that's when they became pirates and stuff. Whatever was left of them, the homeworld was completely gone, but who was left, they just became space pirates. Yeah. Eramis is pretty much still one of those planets, and she's a bit salty over the whole like Traveller leaving thing, whereas some of the Fallen still praise the Traveller and want to return to them, but one don't want us, that's what we're poisoning them more or less. House Light, the good ones, the ones that are on our side, have chosen just to side with us in spite of the Traveller not choosing them anymore. That's beautiful. That's just fucking there we go. Oh yeah, nice. Just run into it, bro. And House Salvation, where we are, who we're currently fighting.
The energy I felt earlier. It must have been Eramis using stasis.
They are basically forsaken the Traveller, and they are choosing to side with the Darkness instead. This is why Eramis gets status, and this is why she gives some of her followers, not all of them. That's why we're not constantly fighting it, but we do fight it. It's not that bad, it's fairly easy to fucking manage.
darkness trail Eramis left behind leads right through that door, but it's locked.
With stasis, yes, you will not be able to break through.
Then we'll find another way around.
You're all here for the same reason. Because you desire freedom for our people. And I can give you just that.
Eramis is close. She's ours now.
Chains! For centuries we have been bound by them. Servants to the so-called Great Machine. We even built idols in its image. We have become pawns of our own devices. No longer. Today, we begin breaking free from our chains. This power is a gift. One I will share with all of you in time. Vilax! One by one, we will rise again. This is our future. Our enemies stand no chance against this power. The Great Machine will finally know our pain! It would appear our enemies have arrived, eager to test us. Let's not keep them waiting.
She's not really bad. She's more misunderstood.
No, this... I can feel it. It's too powerful.
Eramis has begun spreading stasis to her army. You must get out now.
I'm calling our ship. Let's go. Don't stop. Keep moving.
There you go, stasis. Obviously we've seen it a few times in the game already, but there you go. That's one of the first generals, basically.
They actually have darkness. The Fallen. This is really bad. Ship's here. To the left. There. Across the gap. Go!
And yeah, there we go.
Variks believed Eramis wished to create a new life for the Elixni, but these dark powers have poisoned her mind. And so I fled from her. For this, she calls me betrayer. There are others who fled, those like me who still worship the great machine. They are in hiding. I will not leave them behind. They will be casualties in her war without our help. But perhaps they can be brought to safety.
Perhaps, my friend, perhaps. Rex is alarmed to hear about Eramis's lieutenants using stasis. The situation is more dire than he realized. He wants to remain on Europa in order to help other Elixni who wish to flee Eramis. He'll ask you to help him set up comms network using a nearby array. That way, he can communicate with his allies and prepare for evacuation. Yeah, there you go. That's that one finished for now. So yeah, we'll learn more in the next one, but that's the first start. That's pretty much the second mission, technically first. I don't know how you want to count them, but I'll count you on the next one. Count you on the next. Oh, okay, 1, 2. Sorry, I had to take a moment. Catch you on the next one, guys. Thank you. See ya.